don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so.
Hi guys, I'm just gonna talk about Sun City. I'm gonna call this video "The Relevance of Sun City in 2025," and I've given it this title in particular because I feel like, I don't know, in 2024 we were still debating with a few people, and I see it on social media as well, that Sun City is perhaps no longer relevant. And then some would say it's relevant. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, and I'll do like a short summary of my stay there. It wasn't much of a stay because I was just there for the day pass, so I just spent the day there and then returned to Joburg. But yeah, so I'm of the opinion that it's still very, very much relevant, especially for those who've never experienced it. One of the things that I've noted is that a lot of people who say Sun City is no longer relevant, it's because they've actually experienced it many, many years ago, back in the day kind of vibes. And so because they've had that experience, then somehow it extends to, for them, it extends to, well, it's not something I want to do again, whereas for those of us who hadn't experienced, well, yeah, now I've experienced it, but when I hadn't, it still was pretty much on the list of things that I still want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna touch on a few points around the relevance of it and why I think it's still a great place to visit. Then I'll just do a few highlights of what I got to experience when I went there in December 2024. So basically, I went to Sun City for the very first time in 2025. Wow. In 2024, in December, particularly. And so basically, I wanted to stay at the resort. So I would have had the option of either the Sun City Hotel, the Cascades, and there's a third option, I always forget its name, but it's basically 3 types of accommodations at the Sun City Resort or nearby, but they basically form part of the Sun City Resort structure. But yeah, so the costs, I don't know if it was a traveling period, but the costs were very high for just the accommodation, whereas when I compared to like places that were nearby, so maybe 30-40 minutes away from Sun City, you were getting a package that would include the sleeping, the breakfast, dinner, and so it just made more sense to me at the time to just rather stay nearby, and then I would drive to Sun City for the day. Cost wise, I think it's fair, but I do think it gets a bit much and probably requires extensive planning when you go as a family, because it's yeah, the zeros add up. Surely, because also you're paying for the other activities. Although if you're staying in one of the accommodations, you do get a free pass to go to the Valley of the Waves, they call it. If you're a Durbanite or you've been to Durban, it's almost like an equivalent of Ushaga Marine, right? So you do get to have access into that free of charge if you stay, for example, at the Sun City Hotel. So that's a bonus and something to, I guess, think about when you're factoring all the costs. But obviously, things like the food that you'll surely eat there, that's from your pocket. I recorded an entire video with my summary of my recommendation to see Sun City or visit Sun City in 2025, but I lost the audio. But basically, I just think it's an amazing experience, especially for those people who haven't, like I keep saying, if you haven't been there and there's something about it that you're interested in, I think go for it. With proper planning, obviously in terms of what you want to do when you get there, where you're gonna sleep, the activities, the food you eat, and all of that. It's very much doable budget wise, because obviously we do need to factor costs in. But yeah, I think it's worth it. I definitely will be making another visit, hopefully in 2025. This time I'm going to be very selective with the weather I pick
to go there because it was quite hot the last time I was there, and so it was a struggle for me personally because of my aversion to heat. But other than that, great experience, highly recommended to everyone, and I cannot wait to go back.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.